On the East Anglian coast of England, about 4 miles southwest of Great Yarmouth, lies the amazing Roman fort of Gariononum, also known as Burgh Castle. Gariononum was one of 9 forts which made up the Saxon shore. This was a defence network which guarded and protected the Wash on the Solent against the Germanic army of raiders. There is still dispute as to whether this was the fort's initial intention. Some believe it was to defend a possible invasion by the Imperial Roman government. The fort was completed in 280 AD. Croesus, who was the Count of the Saxon shore in the late 3rd century, was on a money-making spin by intercepting Germanic raiders after they had looted the inland countryside. Rome intervened in 286 AD and Croesus declared himself the Emperor of Britain. A fleet was sent to break him, but they failed. Croesus ruled for 7 years before he was finally murdered by his successor, Allectus. Allectus ruled for another 3 years before proper rules and laws were re-established. What remains of the fort today is quite substantial and very impressive. The north and east walls are still standing, although the south wall has partially fallen. The west wall is no longer there, as the ground it once stood on has since been eroded by the river. During the 1960s, when work was taking place to dig out new dikes in the marshes, the northwest bastion was actually found. The tall walls are still at their original height, although 5 metres is under the original ground level. This is one of the tremendous bastions that stand around the fort. Interestingly enough, they are not actually keyed into the wall for the first 7 to 8 feet. They are constructed with a solid core and are made up of split flint layered with tiles. Each of the bastions has a hole about 2 foot in diameter, which they say was to hold a ballista. A ballista was like a giant crossbow. However, archaeologists now think that it was more likely a hole to support a timber post, which would have supported a structure and a roof over the fort. As you can see, the walls are incredibly tall. They are built up coarse both sides, filling the resultant trough with rubble. They capped with a layer of liquid mortar to form a level platform, to which they would lay the next course. It is quite clear to see how the walls are made up of rubble, faced alternating levels of split flint with brick and tile. It is said that the Roman troops finally left the fort in the late 4th century or the early 5th century. Excavations suggest that there has been some use afterwards. A Christian Anglo-Saxon cremation cemetery has been found laying in an adjacent field. In the 7th century, the fort was reoccupied on a large scale, possibly by a monastery. The monastery, they say, could have been linked to the Irish Saint Thursa. But today, the fort still stands as one of the best preserved Roman forts in the southeast and certainly on the Anglian coast.